Hello, hello, everybody! Where's my little face? Okay, took a minute to load there. How is everybody today? It feels like it's been ages for some reason. I'm getting tomatoed. I did promise chat they could tomato me because I admitted that the first time I heard Stronger Than You was the Undertale version. So yes, give me your tomatoes. I deserve them. Also, where the hell did I put my drawing pen? Oh god, that was loud!
Radical celebrates 2 months of membership.
Radical, you are hurting me with these gifted subs. You really need to stop. You know, I'll just end the stream. Actually, seriously, where did I put my pen? This is bad. Sadie, did you take my pen? She's looking at me like, why are you blaming me? Anyway, if I can't find it, I'll BRB. But how is everybody today? We're gonna do our usual opening segment anyway. Something always has to go wrong. If I have everything on screen, I've lost my tablet pen between between what I was drawing earlier and now. Anyway, you can see I've got Wolfie almost kind of finished here. I like this pose. She looks a little off kilter, a little unbalanced, a little unsure, and she's supposed to. So we will be working on that whenever I find my pen. What else did I want to talk about? I have a new video out. If some of you haven't seen it yet, you should be watching all of my videos the split second they go up, obviously. Go to my channel real quick, and hopefully I won't hear my own fucking voice. Okay, good. I might want to brag a little bit. Here we go. So, got 10k views so far after only one day. It was pretty good. So I finally finished my goddamn James Somerton cut from when I reacted to his video on Revolutionary Goat Lieutenant. I invite Lily Orchard and her fans to watch this, because they probably won't know a single thing I'm fucking talking about. Hopefully the internet didn't cut out. I got pretty good connection right now. I'm still on Wi-Fi right now, guys. I don't know if my wire came. It might have gotten tossed into a pile with a bunch of other packages. I'm gonna have to check. All I need is 2 yes women on Discord alongside me to get the true Lily Orchard experience. Yeah, I gotta like sit there with 2 people just going, oh yeah, you're so right. Oh my god. So we do have some Lily news. I didn't really have a plan of what It's a good. Oh, thank you, Skrill. Skrill, better artist than me, says it's a good drawing. She's gonna like fly over here and smack me if I say that again. Well, Lorch was talking about. Well, first of all, that's what I wanted to talk about first. So, Lily Orchard apparently can't keep my real name out of her mouth. I'm sure she'll stop when no one knows who the fuck she's talking about ever. But I think she's maybe, a little bitter, a little angry. Let me see if I can find the post. Full legal should get it, right? Yeah, so I said Lily decided to drop my full legal name on her last stream, which she did, by the way. She built up to it, too. She was really, like nervous and swallowing, and, like she thought I was gonna manifest in her room if she said it out loud. So that was pretty funny. And then Michaela, like, nervously giggled afterward. So, you know you're bringing doom upon your house by invoking my name, Lily. So, because Lily is seemingly very, very bitter that she has decided 3 times over to go by her real legal name online, I think we should do her a favor and just start calling her Lorch. That way, it won't feel so intimate, it won't feel so inappropriate to be calling her by her real name. So, Lorch it is. We'll just call her Lorch from now on. I'm sure she'll really enjoy that, and it definitely won't annoy the shit out of her, because she definitely doesn't have the biggest reactions to making fun of her in just the silliest ways. Yeah, that's the other news. June the King, who is releasing a video on Lily next month, he just released his video on DSP, and Jesus Christ, bro, almost 500k views in 2 days. Congratulations. That's really good. I haven't finished watching the whole thing yet because it's like 4 hours long, and I'm only like peripherally interested in Darkside Phil. But Skrull is trying to summon me now by saying my name 3 times so she can smack me over the head. So yeah, so this is definitely gonna bring June a lot more attention and a lot more subs. And next month, he's releasing his video on Lily.
Dr. Theo sent a super chat. If we say your name 3 times, you show up and draw embarrassing things on your body.
Oh, on my body? So I make fun of you by, like, drawing something stupid on my arm, going like, yeah, take that! That does sound like something I would do, actually. So, anyway, let's go back to more Lorch news. So, Lily decided to talk shit about Steven Universe again in 2024. Because, you know, she only mentions Steven Universe, like, once or twice a year, you guys. I think she's up to, like, 15 this year alone. But, she had to bring up the concrete scandal again. And she says, people rushed to throw Lamar Abrams under the bus for an act of negligence on the part of the showrunner. Actively lying about what the issue was in order to do it. So the issue was this sketch being in one of the art books. And to some people, they thought this looked like a racist caricature. And the fact she can't read says it is too, apparently. Has a wicked shoe collection, cracks me up though, because, you know, she's concrete shoes, you know, it's a joke. Is she a fusion? She has 3 gems. So I said, how many times has this been put to bed? Lamar Abrams wrote a fucking Tumblr post about it in 2017, wherein he explains that it was like a post-it note doodle he did during a writing exercise where people will just, they have like, I think he says what, they have like just a couple of minutes to draw a character. Yeah. We were given a few minutes to come up with a design, then the drawing was passed on and someone else writes a description. I won't say who that was, as I don't want to open them up to harassment. The person who wrote the comment brought what was going on with this character online to my attention a few days ago. They expressed regret over being careless and not really thinking about how it could have been seen as a negative thing. They made a mistake. We talked about it, and they've learned from this experience. As far as Concrete's design goes, I drew her pretty expressionless. I think all I used was a stylo and some warm gray Copic to give her a little more detail. I hadn't really thought about her since the writing exercise. If I had had more time, I would have drawn her cuter. I wanted to get across the idea that her skin would be dark. I get now how the contrast with her lips could be seen as a racist caricature. If she was ever to be in the show, I'm sure we would have developed her into a great character. So that's the thing. This was never a planned character. It was just a stupid little doodle done during an exercise. It's just very common. A lot of the times you brainstorm and you go through a bunch of bad ideas and you just, you know, you gotta go through all the bad ideas before you get to the good ones. So you just like throw out any random shit you think of off the top of your head. So Lily's persistent, like, going back to this as like some kind of thing against Rebecca Sugar is so ridiculous. Because for one thing, Lamar Abrams drew it. And does she think Rebecca Sugar is in charge of the art books? Like, does she think Sugar is the one sitting there picking all the sketches that go in the art books? No. They probably had a fucking pile of sketches from their meetings, and they all got sent off to whoever puts the books together, and that drawing got thrown in there because whoever put it together also didn't really see anything wrong with it. And then a bunch of people went like, oh my god, this supposedly progressive show has this racist caricature. They were going to introduce this racist character. When it wasn't even a planned character, it was just a sketch. It didn't mean anything. It wasn't even going to be used. You know, like, for fuck's sakes, Lily, this is the same shit people do to Vivian Madrano. I had to call somebody out in my Discord the other night for this, because it's like, people will do this to Vivzy Pop too, like the whole thing where like, oh, she drew the Hitler sausage from Sausage Party as the Hitler parody from the producers, and people turn that into, she has a Nazi OC! She drew a Nazi OC! It even says like producers music right on it. It's an obvious fucking reference. And then I had to explain to a bunch of Zoomers who the fuck Mel Brooks is. that was a fun Twitter argument. So, some people have evidence that Lily has done a Boogie 2988 and faked cancer. She has claimed to have had skin cancer before. This is apparently a pretty recent claim, too. So she says, oh, I only revealed it when it was in remission. At most, Lorch had a fucking mole that was a little, you know, could become malignant and got it taken off, and that was it. So, I don't know. I'm not getting too deep into that one. More people know that better than me.
Starvolt Nexus sent a super chat. Lily, if you want to yell at a racist, Bob Iger is right there.
No, Farfel, I haven't managed to upgrade my computer yet. I didn't want to do it on, like, a night I'm streaming. I was originally planning to stream Monday night, but I was so fucking tired. And I had a cover at work yesterday, though currently I'm looking at maybe going down to just Saturday and Sunday at the dog place. So I would have Fridays free, because I kind of want to, like, I kind of want to have more time to, like, edit. I want to be able to reopen commissions and stuff, so we'll see. Cancer's a euphemism for me, yeah. Oh, and by the way, we have definitive proof that Curly was Sneaky Taffer. Do you remember Curly? The one who, like, tried to come after my art and, like, was redlining things from, like, 8 years ago and, like, didn't understand the methods behind exaggerating and foreshortening a pose in a comic book to indicate speed, you know, that one. So remember this joke where somebody sent me a joke anon saying Curly thinks horses aren't real? Because she kept saying, like, Lily's pony pedo fan fiction.
Cryohazard sent a super chat. Uncle Ruckus Revishiligo cancer?
Why does Uncle Ruckus keep coming up lately? I keep getting all these signals from the universe that I need to fucking watch the Boondocks again. Anyway, so to explain away Lily's pony pedo fandom, around Stockholm, Curly just kept saying, they're fictional horses, they're not real. So this person sent, like, a joke anon saying, Curly thinks horses aren't real. And of course I responded in kind, jokingly saying, of course horses aren't real. Have you seen those things? Nothing so bizarre could possibly exist in reality. And so recently a screenshot from Lily's Discord floated my way, and I happened to spot a certain message in there. Gotcha, bitch! I mean, we already knew that Curly was Taffer, but she finally accidentally gave the final piece of evidence needed to prove that that Curly is Taffer. I'm not gonna openly make fun of her art. It's fuck you, buddy. I think I did this last time too, but I don't care. Let's go. Just reblogs cats and things most of the time. Let's just go to... There's a full art. So this was the person who was, like, bad faith critiquing my art in defense of Lily and saying it doesn't matter that Lily wrote Stockholm, everyone else is weird and a pedo for reading it. Like, I think she got that excuse straight from Lily, because Lily's saying it now too. Like, everyone else is the weirdo
Dr.
pervert.
Theo sent a super chat. Just wondering, have you seen Cartoon Cheese retrospective on Steven Universe? He used to dunk on the show, but that is a love letter to it.
Oh, I actually hadn't seen it yet, and knowing that he, like, kind of did not a 180, I don't think he never, like, I think he always kind of liked it, but yeah. Yeah, that might be interesting to watch, so, after I finally finish the fucking Dark Side Phil video,
Rex
maybe?
Gazelle sent a super chat. Taffer, you will always be famous.
So yeah, this is Taffer's art, and what I was saying about Taffer not understanding stylization seems to pan out, because, like, she's trying to do chibis, but she's got way too many fucking details going on here. And she doesn't, like, she has a very bad grasp of form that she kind of covers up with, like, competent rendering. But her color choices are, like, I made fun of the one thing she showed off to show, like, oh, this is my real art, and I was like, why are your color values so bad? And she was like, oh, it's not the values,
Kaiji sent a super chat. Wish Yahtzee would tell Lily stop using my jokes.
Yahtzee probably doesn't even know who the fuck Lily is, let's be honest. But What was I saying? Yeah, but she was like, no, the color values are, I made it duller so you can't reverse image search it. But no, it looks like your values are just really bad, girl. So, the other thing is with Taffer, let's go to Taffer's Twitter. Actually, I think the post I wanted right there. This is Taffer's Twitter. And unfortunately, should we erase that one or the under kids? Oh, I have it on Taffer Butter, that's why. I'm doing real good today, guys. Alright, here it is. Taffer is, unfortunately, a teacher. You know, the person that was saying everyone else is weird for still talking about Lily's CP fandom, or fanfic rather. Everyone else is weird for talking about how Lily wrote a fanfic about underage girls in sexual situations that was clearly written for sexual gratification. Yeah. This teacher was the one excusing it. Lily was but a 22-year-old teenager, guys, and traumatized. I don't know what kind of school she teaches at. I'm hoping she's like a teacher's aide or a substitute or something not important. I don't usually like doxing people. I don't think this is even doxing, but still, like, it's concerning. It's very concerning. Especially since we're also pretty sure that Taffer is the one who sent all those messages with the hard R N-word in them. Going after someone who's friends with someone else that Lily tried to groom, who I don't think likes me very much, but that's okay. Snape Snogger is an art teacher. That shouldn't worry me, but I'm sure she's changed a lot by now. See, cartoony, she liked it, but really didn't like how Future went. I know his recent SU video was also dedicated to a late friend of his who was a fan of Steven Universe. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I mean, I don't blame people for not liking Future. I'm a Future defender, but, like, I also, I can see both sides of it, honestly. Let's see, what else happened recently? Oh yeah, here's Lily saying it. Oh, those people are masturbating to that creepy fanfiction I wrote. Like, they'll say Lily wrote it. They'll say it's creepy. They'll say it's child porn. But they act like it's everyone else who's weird for talking about it and not Lily for writing it. Like, I don't understand how they think this makes any fucking sense. But I knew. I was like, Taffer must have been getting this from Lily. And just be parroting what Lily is saying, because that makes no fucking sense. And, like, it was such a lapse in logic. I can't believe you're a fucking teacher. That's horrifying. The American education system is just fucking doomed. Yeah, the kids today don't know who Snape Snogger is. Geyser, that's old DeviantArt drama. Come on now. Let's see. Oh yeah. So Lily was also on this whole thing that about villains who have a point. She seems to think that if a villain has a valid point, they shouldn't be a villain because they've said something valid. But she has clarified, all she means by have a point is, like, they have stated something that is correct. So, I actually used Breaking Bad as a reference to discuss villains, protagonists, antagonists, and heroes and how they're all different. Like how Walter White is a villain protagonist. Chuck McGill is an antagonist, not necessarily a villain. You could consider him a villain, though. It could go either way. How August Fring is definitely a villain, but he has a point. He has a revenge story I think, Lily would agree with. You know, avenging his boyfriend by killing the cartel. And then there's Mike! Best girl Mike! How do you even classify fucking Mike? He's been a villain, he's been a hero, he's been an antagonist, he's been a protagonist.
Sabine Brown sent a super chat. You still have Lily derangement syndrome?
Oh, that's nice, Sabine. If I just ignore your messages, you're gonna send me money to make sure I see them? Good, I'll keep ignoring you. Anyway. Yeah, so how do you even fucking classify Mike as a character? You know? Have fun with that, asshole. But this is why Lily only watches children's shows, I'm sure. And then she was like, yeah, then she did this. This is Lily's media literacy test, apparently. What is the central theme of Lolita, and what is the last sentence of 1984? She says, everyone has heard of those two books, but your answer to this would tell me not just if you know anything, but also if you're able to look something up. I don't know would be treated as a correct answer alongside the actual answers. Oh, and what I said was, like, okay, so if you know the final line of 1984 is, he loved Big Brother, what does that tell you about anyone's media literacy? Like, you would have to ask them what they think that line means? I would think. Like, how does just knowing the final line of 1984 tell you anything about someone's media literacy? And I have actually read 1984. I have read it several times. I am actually a fan of the fucking book. I'm not one of those people who just references it without ever having fucking read it in their entire life, you know? So, I don't understand how she thinks knowing he loved Big Brother would tell you anything about whether somebody understood the book or not. I don't understand. No, I don't think Lorch knows what media literacy is. Anyone who came in late, we're calling Lily Lorch now because she's very upset that she chose to use her real name on the internet and other people don't. So, we'll call her Lorch, you know, just to make things easier on her. Just for her own benefit, you know, I'm being very nice about this. Okay. Yeah, this was a good one. Media analysis will always seem inconsistent when you see two stories with the same tropes and assume they are exactly the same, removing execution of those tropes and overall quality from the occasion. And I said, Lily, that's you! Because remember when she said her fucking Dunmatchy video? I do.
So commodified that after the first few runs, they start being constructed from flat packs.
No, Lily, tropes are not in.
Look, I don't mean to come for an entire genre's soul, but a big problem anime often has is genres and tropes become so commodified that after the first few runs, they start being constructed from flat packs.
No, Lily, tropes are not inherently bad things. Tropes are narrative tools. Okay, we don't need to listen to me. I can just tell you it right there. But yeah, she's the one saying that, like, if you've seen one fantasy trope, you've seen them all. She's the one saying, like, oh, these things always devolve into, you know, world-saving stories. You've seen one, you've seen them all. So what the fuck are you talking about, Lily? You can't use the stickers?
Blue Baron sent a super chat. Will you cover Lorch new Korra vid? Keep up hard work.
I'm probably not gonna do the Korra video anytime soon, because I'd have to rewatch the show, to be honest. I don't remember a whole lot about it. We saw that last time I tried to talk about it, and, like, I kept, like, getting seasons 3 and 4 confused and, like, just smashing them together in my head. That's weird. You should be able to use the stream stickers. I don't know. I put them back on. I usually turn them off for the game streams. Where the fuck did I put my pen? Okay, I'm gonna BRB for just a second, guys, to try to find my goddamn pen without, like, shuffling around. I'll be right back.
Kaiji sent a super chat. I want to see Lorch's take on Witch Hat Atelier.
Alright, I found it. Predictably, I knocked it under the desk. I didn't want to have to hear you, let you guys hear me having to bump around down there trying to grab it. Too late, Vex!
Sent a super chat. Imagine BR being in a stream this sinister.
Okay. Honestly, I think I'm done talking about Lily for now, unless something else comes up. But I might react to her. Well, I'm done talking about her blog directly. I'm gonna try to do the pigtails now on Wolfie here. And definitely, I'm happy with the design now. Like, way happier than I was with the old design. But I think I'm going to. I really should be putting. I have like this little tray that my tablet is on, and I have a place for my pen right there, and yet I never put it there. So, but yeah, I think I might react to Lily's next video she's doing. Oh, let's just bring up that one real quick, actually. I think she's got it in her community post. Never mind, I'm not done with my Lily derangement syndrome. Send more super chats, Sabine. Oops. Let's go to her community posts. Her community posts. Okay. So, her next video, let me get my thingy up. Her next video is The Forgotten Gaze of Western Animation. Okay, and so, one thing, doesn't have Mission Hill front and center. Big L on that. Is it because I'm the one who mentioned it, Lily? I think these are all shitty Canadian cartoons. I know these two are, at least. And this, well, it's so badly drawn, it must be, right?
Dr. Theo sent a super chat, also wondering, heard of Star Giant Productions?
All I know about Star Giant is they're a crazy person who used to do editing for Mr. Enter, and they had a big falling out, and they've been a pain in the ass for a bunch of other people. But I don't really follow that drama very much, so... Where's B-Stars? Yeah, brace face. We talked about this before. She's saying good gay rep is this guy. This tanned, frosted tips, early 2000s metrosexual who is a flamboyant fashion
Petunia
designer.
Meadows celebrates 1 month of membership.
Thank you. He's a flamboyant fashion designer and calls himself Dion because he loves Celine Dion, darling. You know, like, dude, he is like the most stereotypical early 2000s F slur I've ever seen in my life. I'm sorry. This chick in 16, like, she has one scene where she's like, are you asking me if I'm into boys or girls? I'm into girls. I'm a lesbian. Or whatever, however the fucking dialogue goes. She has like a single scene where she says, I'm a lesbian, and then she does nothing else. And that's exactly what Lily wants. I have no idea what the fuck this thing is. And I don't care. All of these designs are bad, and the thumbnail is so bad. Like, Lily, you look like a 300 subscriber channel with this shit, man. This is not gonna go well for you. And like, the clipping is really bad too. Like, you couldn't even get rid of the white matte on this. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, what are you using? Photoshop and Affinity both have a dematting option for transparent layers. But why isn't the word, like, behind their heads? Like, it would look better, at least, to have this guy and this chick overlapping the words instead of having, like, just a crumb of their hair awkwardly behind it. But not that you can make Canadian animation designs look good in any sense, but, like, even the colors here, like, it's just slop. If you look how far you, okay, this would be like seeing the thumbnail on your phone or something in the sidebar this size. It would just look like nothing to you, wouldn't it? Like, it just blends together. This is very bad thumbnail design, Lily. This is part of your problem.
Jer Bear sent a super chat, Remember, gay marriage was legal in Canada for longer.
Yeah, she keeps acting like American cartoon makers are cowards or something when they were constantly getting fucking censored. You know, they still are. So it's like, I don't know, but like, here I am I'm always giving Lily like advice on how to improve as a YouTuber. Like, she needs to remember that I'm the one who found that problem with her URL. Where her URL was completely just fucking broken because she used to have a custom one before they changed to @, you know? Canadian animation always looks tacky. Canadian animation is terrible. I'm sorry. I'm never getting over that. It offends me how bad it is. Like, you can't even, like, make it look good, you know? I mean, I could probably, like... I could probably remake that thumbnail better in, like, half an hour if I really wanted to. The text is beige because Lily is beige. She's always beige. Her whole brain is beige. She's a beige almond mom. Just beige. She's so boring. She has to be beige. I'm not saying there can't be good Canadian artists individually, but the animation industry up there is just not good. I'm so sorry. Yeah, like, she better fucking bring up Mission Hill, which had the first same-sex kiss in Western animation on TV ever, you know? And Gus and Wally are fucking great. Gus and Wally are like this old gay married couple. Well, technically not married, but they're definitely just an old married couple.
Big Red Ape 9000 sent a super chat. Off topic, but have you seen the Minecraft trailer?
I haven't. You guys are gonna make me watch it, aren't you? I saw, like, out of the corner of my eye on Twitter, I saw screen caps, and it wasn't good. Well, hopefully if I play the trailer, I won't get, like, fucking nuked for 30 seconds of music like I did last week. Thanks, Skrill! It's that weird little British town game that Skrill sent me, got my, last stream fucking nuked for a few days. Okay. This is already looking terrible just from the... Here we go, guys. Should I leave the horrible, grinding, lo-fi, dark music on to comfort us? What the hell is Distracto-Vision? Oh, here we go. Already this is looking... Why is this front and center? Are they trying to do like a... What was that movie that Jack Black was also in? Jumanji, the new Jumanji. Are they trying to do that? Okay. I'm not looking forward to this. I'll turn off the music, actually. I already hate it.
The hell?
Anything you can dream about here, you can make.
Who are you?
I am Steve. Okay.
This guy is such a tool bag.
They had to make it live action so they could just put everything on a green screen. There's nothing appealing about this. And I've been playing Minecraft since alpha. Who the fuck is this for? Hey, that's my first question. Who the fuck is this for? Is that gonna appeal to little kids? I don't think so, right? Why couldn't it be animated? Also, I don't know what kind of story you would tell with Minecraft, but this ain't it. official, they whitewashed Steve. I guess maybe it's gonna be like Steve has been trapped there for a while. He was a real dude. What is the plot of this fucking movie? I need to know. Do they all just live here? What is happening? The malevolent Ender Dragon sets out on a path of destruction, prompting a young girl and her group of unlikely adventurers to set out to save the overworld. Okay, but where did these people come from? Because this definitely seems like real people get sucked into a fantasy world kind of bullshit. Yeah, at least Steve didn't end up in New York, and they had to try to get him back in Minecraft. And there's like creepers. This movie's like 10 years too late, too. Like 15 years too late. Has the script leaked? I would love to know if the script is leaked. Alright. And we got a plot synopsis. Tell me, article. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Oh god, this sounds like absolute dog shit. Oh my god. Okay, hang on a second. I gotta bring the article up for you guys too. Alright. The official synopsis for Minecraft movie reads, welcome to the world of Minecraft, where creativity doesn't just help you craft, it's essential to one's survival. 4 misfits, Garrett the Garbage Man Garrison, Momoa, Henry, Hansen, Natalie, Myers, and Dawn Brooks find themselves struggling with ordinary problems when they are suddenly pulled through a mysterious portal into the overworld, a bizarre cubic wonderland that thrives on imagination. To get back home, they'll have to master this world and protect it from the evil things like piglins and zombies, too. Piglins don't attack you unless you're not wearing gold. While embarking out on a magical quest with an unexpected expert crafter, Steve Black. Together, their adventure will challenge all 5 to be bold and to reconnect with the qualities that make each of them uniquely creative, the very skills they need to thrive back in the real world. I don't know why I got like Inco there at the end, but... Okay, so yeah, it is like, whoa, we got sucked into this mysterious world. This is like a shitty 90s movie. Like, seriously. We had all these shitty 90s kids movies that were just like, oh, real kid gets put in the world of the franchise, or the world of the characters from the franchise end up in the real world. Oh boy. You know? Ah, Christ.
Dr. Theo sent a super chat. If the Playmobil movie looks better, you effed up.
Did I have to find out there's a Playmobil movie from the fucking super chats today? Are you kidding me? Oh, it came out in 2019. There's too many movies these days, guys. All this stuff just comes out and people are aware of it for like a month and then it disappears. The human mind cannot handle all this content. Quality content. I may be a little distracted today. I did mention we're ending at 4 today because I'm going to go meet family. So why would I go on a Playmobil movie tangent? I don't know a goddamn thing about it. Yeah, Hollywood kind of needs to die, please. We need to just completely... We need to just completely, like, do a do-over on entertainment, I think. Still kind of want to have it, like, one of the pigtails is maybe balancing her, but I don't know. I want to be able to, like, show them clearly, though, without breaking up the... So I got her kind of in a nice rectangle here now. You know, without breaking up the pose too much. Eat with fantasy, that's dungeon meshy. Yes, you're correct. Yeah, right, there have definitely been Minecraft machinimas that are way better than what we just fucking saw. Yeah, please make a second Steven Universe movie, and please use my idea about Steven being unaware of the conflict and just calling in about the fucking, tourist traps he keeps going to.
Sabine Brown sent a super chat. Don't talk smack about Braceface.
Why would I not talk smack about Braceface? It's a fucking Canadian cartoon, and I famously loathe those. They offend my senses. Are you Canadian, Sabine? Did you watch Braceface? I don't think it really aired in the United States, because it was just that shit. We had As Told by Ginger, okay? Oh, a Canadian cartoon being mid? That's an oxymoron. I think the only good cartoon that ever came out of Canada was Inspector Gadget. I want to say Netflix isn't that bad, but I really don't use it that much. Like, everybody else on my account uses it more than I do. So, what about Reboot? Was Reboot Canadian? Oh no, my whole world has been shook.
Dr. Theo sent a super chat. Remove Hollywood. Replace with A24.
A24 has never missed, that's for sure. I do think the landscape of entertainment's gonna change, though. I say this a lot, but, like, just look at what I do. Look at what Cougar does, who I work for. Like, I mean, this is entertainment right here, what I'm doing, you know? Basically. Oh, I haven't heard of the game, but I know Jelzy on Cougar's channel was designing her own version of the Mimic for the channel, so that must be why. I still want to do Help Wanted 2 someday. I'm definitely going to be getting back into VR once I do my computer upgrades, because the new GPU has 2 HDMI inputs. So you're really easy to just plug in my headset whenever I want. Inspector Gadget versus the Diamonds? He would win somehow. He just... Probably by accident. But he would. YouTube randomly recommended me your roasting of James, where he completely missed the point of it. I was yelling at my screen the entire time like I'm an idiot, but even I can understand it. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I've had a really big pet peeve in the last few years of people really getting Utena wrong, and it's usually like fucking Zoomers who've never actually watched it and just seen it as like a mood board on a Tumblr or something, and they're just like, oh, that's the sword lesbian show, and it's like, no, there's really more to it than that, though, you know? Was that the trailer for the new FNAF game? Okay, we can watch that, too. Hopefully, it won't get me nuked. I keep saying that. It's funny, because, like, I've never really played the FNAF games, but...
Sabine Brown sent a super chat. Do you ever consider losing weight, Miss Rotund?
Not really. I'm not really like a FNAF fan, per se, because I don't really play the games, but I've watched people play the games. I'm, like, familiar with the lore. I'm with people, like, I work with people who do FNAF fan art a lot, so I'm kind of into it, but I'm also, like, kind of not a fan. It's really strange. I don't know. I like this so far.
Lampass sent a super chat. Google Gadget breaking point.
Yeah, there you go. I don't know. Sabine's the one with Lily derangement syndrome. Though, did Sabine get banned from Lily's server? Because Lily just decided to dox me too anyway, so yeah. Like, pretending she cares about doxing and then dropping my full legal name on her stream like an asshole. Not my fault you decided to go by your real name online, Lily, and now you sound like one of those fucking boomers. I remember, like, when, Logix got, Kent Hovind's attention one time. And Kent Hovind was doing that shit like, oh, why don't you go by your real name? Why do you wear a mask? Are you a coward or something, huh? It's like a real boomer thing to, like, not understand people just not going under their real identity online, you know? Even though that's, like, that's just the internet. Like, for those of us who have been on it a while, it's just the culture, really, you know? So, thank you, Blue Diamond.
Ira Carsa CH sent a super chat. Sabine has to be a Lily alt.
Nah, from what I've seen of Sabine's Reddit, I don't think they're a Lily alt. Surprisingly. In fact, I recently became convinced finally that Nooblord isn't an alt because we were looking at Nooblord's DeviantArt account and all of the fetish favorites they have, and it's a bunch of stuff Lily would definitely not be into. So... Clown in the box is named Jackie. Oh, okay. Yes, FNAF is interesting as far as lore goes, because, like, it really did grow alongside the audience. And, like, it was really mostly, like, Scott Cawthorne just trying to, like, keep people entertained and surprise them. So the lore doesn't make a lot of sense, but I don't know, it's still enjoyable. I still think the books are pretty bad, though. He, like, as much as I admire Scott Cawthorne's creativity and his hustle, he is not a very good writer. I'm sorry. But he at least has a sense of humor about himself, too. It's like when he had Mr. Hippo kind of lampshade the whole thing of how the lore grew a little out of control between him and the fan base, you know? Yeah, it's kind of like, the way FNAF developed is kind of like symbiosis between the creator and the fandom, which is kind of interesting in a way, you know? It doesn't result in the best writing all the time, but it's still interesting. You know, it's a different vibe. Make his hand slightly bigger.
Ira Carsa CH sent a super chat. Lily James missing the point in WLW Media.
They have a lot of similarities, like James just bringing up random political bullshit that doesn't relate to the series he's talking about at all, to just sound smart and progressive. Both of them thinking that Anthe is a helpless slave. What was the other thing that they both did? I'm trying to remember now. Oh, they both misunderstood Lord of the Rings to misunderstand something else. Yeah, FNAF's messiness is kind of part of the fun of it. And, like, I've never really played the games myself because jump scares don't work on me. I don't really find FNAF scary. I find it creepy, and I like creepy. I like its concepts, I like its design, so... Especially we have Matt Pat dropping himself insane with FNAF lore. Yeah, I have a few issues with Matt Pat on that one. You know, I have more issues with him on his "Don't hug me, I'm scared" analysis, though.
Dear and Danny Brown's Yard sent a super chat. Even as someone a decade younger than Lily, I was still taught the importance of not giving your personal info online. Lily has no excuse.
Yeah, and the only reason she was able to get a hold of my personal info is because... or Sabine was, I suppose, because I also used to be a little tard who just used my full name online, and I stopped doing that. Learn a lesson, Lily. But of course, Lily was able to confirm my real name by her false copyright strikes, which she is not talking about at all anymore, apparently. So, you know, just kind of try to memory hole that one, huh, Lily? If I liked FNAF a little more, maybe I would try to give, like, my take on the lore. But, you know, go watch Gibby's video on it, actually. I'm gonna plug that video. You guys aren't gonna believe this. So, this 8.5-hour video about all of the FNAF lore is actually very good. It's by Gibby, who, started out as a Christian YouTuber, but he dispels a lot of the MatPat isms in this.
Wokador sent a super chat. MatPat Hollow Knight video was really bad.
Yeah, like, I kind of feel the same way about MatPat as I do the Nostalgia Critic. I don't think he's a bad dude, but I think his output is a bit incompetent. But yeah, Gibby dispelled a lot of the MatPat isms, and the way he explained certain instances made a whole lot more sense to me than other theories I've heard. So, yes, it's 8.5 fucking hours long, nothing but FNAF lore. It's a very good video, though. He's very, very comprehensive. And the reason it's so long is because he brings out evidence for everything he's theorizing. It's very, very, very thorough. So I do recommend that a lot if you like FNAF. I mean, again, though, I'm not as overly familiar with the lore of some other people, so... apparently Krim is going to release a video about Canadian animation to make me eat humble pie. Okay, Krim. Krim gets sick of me bashing Canadian animation all the time. Had to stop after 3 uses of the John clip. Okay, well, yeah, alright. If you don't like the editing, I can't do much about that, unfortunately. I just do think it's a pretty comprehensive video. But again, I don't understand the lore as much as some other people, so... I think I'm gonna keep it to, like, she's got six bumps on the pigtails here that can stretch out. I decided to go back to making them more simplified because, again, I really didn't want to over-design the character. And since these are my 2 Blorbos, it's very easy to fall into that instinct, I think. There was an Utena Sega Saturn game. It's kind of a dating sim. It's a little more goofy, I think, than the show. It's the thing, though. Each iteration of Utena is always slightly different. So, like, the manga is different than the anime is different than the game, the musicals are different than all of them. They each have, like, their own take on the same cast of characters, and that kind of feeds into the whole, like, mythology aspect of it. Like, this is mythos, you know? Like Greek myths, people would retell those and add details and take away details all the time, you know? So... I don't know if you can kiss Akio in the game. Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. Ah, no! Wrong layer, Kronk! How the fuck much should I draw on this layer without noticing? Okay. I guess the phrase humble pie. Okay, let's see what this is from Kaiser. That's Damien as Hawk. We gotta stop those nasty darkspawn. Or should I be Damien with an English accent? I don't even know how I would do that, to tell you the truth. In this version, Feraldins are southern. That would fit too, actually. No, you know, Damien would make a good purple hawk, though. Damien can only, like, go to different timelines. You can go to different dimensions now, apparently. Damien dressed as Firecracker from The Boys. Hello, welcome to my podcast. I have my tits out. Olivia tried to do a British accent. That's just me trying to do a British accent, which I can't do. We've seen many times. Yeah. I said before, I'll do the voices for people if they want, you know, I don't care. My voice is a little rough today, though. Okay, Jaden's got one more video for me. Probably a good one last video because we're gonna be wrapping up in an hour anyway, so. Distracto vision for this one. Oh god, I'm zoomed in very, very quick. Murder drones! Murder drones! Which I haven't watched, so let's see what this is. It sounded really loud, though. Even Gooseworks was thinking about murder drones recently.
You know why I keep you around here?
I don't know why you're having me watch this, but it's neat. Maybe I do need to watch
Jogging
this.
Brown sent a super chat. Lily's a queen. Allison, you're in zero Basweed.
Sabine, we're watching Murder Drones.
Oh, yes. Get snuck upon. Neck bite.
Okay, that's cool as fucking shit, actually.
Stab. It's been fun, and also, that's sarcasm. Honestly, I'm starving.
She's like GLaDOS mixed with the thing from I Feel Sick. What was that thing called again? I'm gonna look it up because no one will know what the fuck I'm talking about. Like a mix of,
Lolo27234 sent a super chat. The best Canadian cartoon was Cyber 6. That show rules.
I never heard of it, to tell you the truth. We have a good picture of her in her, like, monster form, though. There we go. That's what she reminds me of. Mix of GLaDOS and this thing. If you've never read I Feel Sick, you should. Jonan was working on this while he was working on Zim. You can really tell. Ricky Simmons also did the coloring on this book. Or Ricky Simons, rather. I'm thinking J.K. Simmons. I don't really have a new price sheet yet, Blue Diamond. This has been part of the problem. I've been figuring out my prices, and I just need time to be able to, like, actually work on commissions, which is why I'm thinking of cutting down on my day job a bit. So when I do have commissions, I will announce it. I will have a sheet out. I might do it through Artistry, or I might just find another way to do it where I can just, like, limit the number of stuff yet. I think that's the last video for now. So there's some spoilers on it, Jaded. I don't want to spoil Murder Drones for anyone who has been keeping up with it. Maybe I will watch it now. Like, I watched the first episode because we were doing a lot of Murder Drones content on Cougar's channel. But I didn't really get into it. It seemed like it was more for teenagers, to be honest, with the dialogue, so... Alright, right. What did you send me, Kaiser? Fine. You guys are distracting me. Oh, Cyber 6. Okay, you guys are trying to win me over to Canadian animation. I see how it is. I can still tell from the line quality, though. Oh yeah, this was the one that was a Canadian-Japanese co-production, right? The song doesn't really line up with the footage they're showing. Carmen Sandy Spawn-Go Batman there is pretty cool, though. Yeah, I love Amazing Digital Circus, and yeah, we all know, like, I'm into gestures and things too, obviously. I don't know, Rusty, I avoided watching the fucking trailer until chat made me. How much money has Sabine sent me tonight already? Just like $10. I think Pomni is the one who trapped everybody in the game. That's like a crack theory I have. I think she's the game maker. I guess we'll find out, though. We make her hate Amazing Digital Circus? She probably already would because it's popular mechanic. Oh, maybe somebody send Lily an ask about her thoughts on Amazing Digital Circus. I wonder how she would interpret it. You know? Sabine doesn't know how to do anything but swear, so they can't do very good insults. Like when I said, Lily was right about there being no point in, critiquing Michaela's art because it wouldn't even be worthwhile. And Michaela needs to go back to fundamentals because she does. I still am not gonna have Michaela catch a stray just because Lily and Curly annoyed me. Lily and Curly, though, that sounds like two stooges.
Kaiji sent a super chat. I want Lorch to play Ace Attorney so bad.
I've never even played Ace Attorney, to tell you the truth. We have a second one coming. Unless you guys canceled each other out.
Master Clockwork sent a super chat. Your southern accent sounds like Millie from Hell of a Boss.
People did say I did a good Millie impression when I was doing her voice, too, so I don't know. That's like the only kind of southern accent I could do, though. I can do it well. I got no reason to go after Lolo's art. It would be funny. I do kind of want to do a stream on Poke Madhouse one day, though.
Heelavitram sent a super chat. Will you critique my art?
We were thinking about that, Hilla. Like, maybe I'll do, like, a segment or a special kind of stream where I do art critiques or red lines. Maybe we'll make that, like, a member-only thing? I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. I have to figure out where this channel is going. I might actually have to start hiring people soon to do things. So I'm kind of falling behind trying to do everything on my own. Lily and her fanbase are trying to turn the backwards hand thing into a meme. It seems like she's trying to do the method you do and satirize certain things to laugh at, but Lily knows nothing about being funny. Like, she's mentioned the backwards hand thing like 6 times. Like, but she hasn't mentioned it again recently, so I don't know. Speaking of hands, maybe I should have that one on the other side of the leg a little bit. Again, I'm trying not to go too far out of the bounds of the pose I already have. But I want to be able to show, like, what her hair looks like as well. But yeah, I was thinking, like, maybe sometime we'll look at Poke Madhouse and maybe I'll, like, redline the art. That might be fun. I do at least at one point want to do Poke Madhouse with voices or something. Maybe I'll invite a couple other people to do it with me. Because that would be pretty funny. Yeah, I need to catch up on Hell of a Boss, too. I haven't watched the fucking Weeaboo episode yet, but it looks hysterical, and like, all my friends have been talking about it. Thank you. I worked very hard on this fucking drawing. We finally got there, guys. I think I'm happy with this design. Next will be the fucking colors. Hopefully, maybe I can even start inking today. What, Skrill? Oh no, I'm going to. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. I heard it's very funny, though. Guys, just not gonna let go that I haven't, like, fucking watched the fucking Venture Brothers movie yet. I don't wanna get HBO Max. Lorch probably. Guys, have you fucking noticed I've been doing the backwards hand thing? It's such a bitch thing, it makes me feel like a girl boss. Yeah, like, even the farms, like, was underwhelmed by that. They were like, dude, like, yeah, sometimes artists make mistakes. Yeah. Meanwhile, the art in, like, Lily's comics that her wife draws is just so fucking mediocre. Yeah, the movie's been out for a while. So it's like, I mean, people do joke that Jasper's like an angry cat, too. It's more like, it's just more invoking, like, the beast aspects of, like, Jasper's corrupted form. And, you know, definitely doing a play on, like, Wolf being in the name, even though it's, like, somebody's surname. That's why the gemstone is named that, but, you know, let's have fun with it. There's a Disney Hulu Max bundle? Really? Surprised all the companies agreed to that. I know, I'm really bad about getting around to watching things, as you might have noticed. Well, I did actually have a cat named Jasper once, so... That was before Steven Universe was even a thing, though. Jasper's just a big, angry orange cat, yes. You're late, you're going down the alt-right pipeline. Were you watching Deadwing Dark's stream? I was watching that before I started my stream, actually. Maybe I should have sent him a super chat today to pay it forward, but... I don't know, I used to buy things on disc that I really like, but like, I've been too lazy to even put a disc in these days. I don't even have disc drives on my computer. I watch everything digital. I've gotten so bad. I'm such a fucking technocrat. It's like, I know I'm part of the problem, but... It's not my fault the internet is a better form of communication for autistic people, and that's why we're all here. Yeah, like when I built this computer, I didn't even bother putting the fucking disk drives in, so... It's not that I can't get HBO Max, I just don't want to. I'm gonna be live again tomorrow, yawning Axolot, because we're doing Dragon Age tomorrow again. And it's got things to do today, so we're gonna be ending in like an hour, but hey, at least I'm getting some drawing done for once. I gotta fix that top one though, I have too much of a tangent there with her hair. Where's my car? It's in my driveway! Take that! You want me to pull Sabine and admit I don't actually have a car and just sharing false pictures of it? Remember when you did that, Sabine? That was like the most hilarious fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. It was golden. I think I still have that on my Discord. What I wish I still had... I wish, I still had all the messages when Sabine tried to come back into the Discord pretending to be somebody else and was just saying the R word and the N word constantly to like try to sound cool, and it was like, it was like so obvious it was the same person. It was so funny.
Sabine Brown sent a super chat. Your name is Alice 0 and Carm 1 Shell gonna cry.
Carmunchel. Yeah, that's how you pronounce it. Carmunchel. Everyone commit that to memory. Why is everyone always surprised that I have a car? This is just like a meme you guys have developed against me. Chat is bullying me again. Thank you for all the money, though. Sabine, what are you up to? Like, you're up to like. Hang on. I think I can just see the super chats. Yeah, that's right. I can. Let's see. That's 2 from Sabine, 4 from Sabine, 6 from Sabine, 8 from Sabine. $8. No, wait. $10. $10 so far, Sabine. Very impressive that you like to waste your money like this. I know it's fun to mess with me. I'm playing along too. That's how we be here. We play along, we give each other shit. Sabine doesn't understand. Are you giving me money because you missed your shot to stay in the Discord, Sabine? I was so close to letting you stay and you blew it, so, yeah. You seem like a lonely person who needs attention. Oh, it's a Buick. You can make fun of me for that. I like Buicks, okay? It's just a Buick sedan. It's nothing fancy. I like it, though. Well, it might have been luxury in the time it came out. It's like a 2015. Does have heated seats, though. It's the first time I've ever had cars with heated seats. So yeah, I'm moving on up in the world, guys. J.K. Rowling has deleted 27 tweets since he's on a lawsuit? Sabine pretends to be crazy over Lily so people pay attention to their simping. I don't know what Sabine's motive is, to be honest. Like, nothing you do works, Sabine, so nobody cares. Oh yeah, it's because I'm convinced cars represent adulthood, so I'm being very insecure about it. You're right, Kaiser. You're correct. Sabine, you are sitting here listening to my fucking fans bully me, and I don't give a shit. Why are you so devoted to Lily, Sabine? I don't understand. Oh, excuse me. Oh, like I said, I was like super close to letting Sabine stay in the Discord. I was like, dude, if you could just like calm the fuck down and be chill, you can stay here in the Lily Thunderdome, and maybe you will be a reformation case like Mechanic. I'm just teasing you, Mechanic, by the way. No, I don't think you... It's not wrong to still like Harry Potter. I always say that separating the art from the artist is a personal choice that you can't force other people to make, and acting like you can is bitch behavior. It's like all those people that like went and harassed streamers over the fucking Hogwarts game. Like there was like that one girl whose like first language wasn't even English, and they like were making her cry for the crime of playing a fucking video game. And it's like, yeah, you're not bringing any net positive to the world here doing that shit. You're not helping anybody. You're not bringing awareness to anything. You're just being dickheads to somebody who like doesn't even know what you're talking about. When Ikuhara was creating Utena, he looked inside and knew where to go from there. How old would I have been in like 1995? I was in elementary school. Oh, the Harry Potter world is incredibly flawed, but I think that it was more focused on being like a children's book, you know, than anything. At least that's always the impression I got. But I was never like a big Potterhead, so like I think the author's a piece of shit, you know. But it depends. Everybody has their limits. Everybody has their limits. Like, I won't consume anything by Orson Scott Card because he's a fucking motherfucker who is extremely homophobic. So, but that's my choice. I'm not gonna scream at anybody if they say Ender's Game is their favorite movie, you know? I'm gonna watch the video Toppy made, but I've been asked not to react to it by the people
Tyler
involved.
Preston sent a super chat. Sabine, your queen is accusing Courtney of being a pedophile and Sai of being a grape apologist regarding Nutena and Akio sleeping together.
A show she's never seen. And she's getting those arguments from fucking Twitter. Like... YouTube, are you having an issue? But like, it's so bizarre. Because, like, Lily... What am I trying to say? I've lost my train of thought completely. I don't know, I was like 14, I think, when I realized I was attracted to girls. I had atheist parents, so atheist liberal parents, so it really wasn't that big of a coming out, really. So it wasn't dramatic or anything. Oh yeah, right, I know what I was gonna say now. Lily is constantly saying that people on Twitter are idiots and they're stupid and they don't know what they're talking about. But she'll just parrot all the Twitter arguments at me. Like, make up your mind. Are people on Twitter fucking crazy and stupid and exaggerate everything, or are they not? You know? Is what they say trustworthy, or is it not? Everybody yelling at Sabine is just boosting my engagement, so that's fine. No, Lily, we went over this earlier. Lorch is now saying that anyone who still talks about Stockholm is the creepy pedo, while not denying she wrote it, but just kind of ignoring that she did. It's so strange. Oh my god.
Confused Cabal sent a super chat. Hey Sai. As a gamer, do you have any thoughts on the secret level show that Amazon is making? I'm just hyped about Keanu being in the Armored Core episode.
Thank you for the super chat, and I haven't even heard of this, actually. Let's look it up. Okay, I'll put it in Distracto Vision. Upcoming adult animated anthology series by Tim Miller for Amazon Prime Video. Amazon MGM Studios. They own MGM now? Wait a minute, what? Character resembling actor Keanu Reeves appears to be in an Armored Core episode. It's like 3D animated. Or it's an anthology with different styles of animation? No! 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 It's going to feature Concord! It's going to feature Concord! Oh my fucking Christ, no! That game literally just got taken offline after 2 weeks. It's a complete and utter failure. Why were they trying to boost this game so much? Like, it's like they didn't even keep track of the development and how shitty it looks. Why did they think this was gonna be a big thing? I'm so confused. Thank you for the super chat, because it led us to this hilarious revelation. Take my revolution, because I can't talk. Just PlayStation in general is also gonna be okay. Outer Worlds 2. Most of these games I don't fucking care about, but that's just oof. That's just an oof. That's just a big oof right there. So you can see the link is already clicked on because I was reading about it. Is that gonna be like? What episode is it gonna be in? Tell me. Actually, the Mega Man one is looking kind of cool. Hey! Hey! Fuck you! I'm gonna keep my ad blocker on. Yeah, I totally disabled it. Let me read your fucking article. Okay. No! Fuck off! Ah! Damn it! I thought I was gonna get that before it loaded again. Fuck you! Okay, fine. I'm not reading your fucking article then. What's this one? I think it was mentioned in here too. "15 stories in season 1. Oh no! No! There's going to be a whole episode about Concord! There's going to be an entire episode about Concord in this fucking show, you guys! Oh no, this is gonna look so bad for them. Oh, that's so funny though. Alright, what else do you have for me here, Kaiser? Right. Yeah, so... More people have played Wani than Concord. That is a big... Like... Who asked for Concord? Like... They seem to, like, just be convinced this was going to be a guaranteed success. It's like when BioWare made Anthem. It was like, why are you trying to make a Destiny clone years too late? Why are you doing this? You know? Just focus on what you're good at making. And it was like some weird, like, little studio that PlayStation just, like, bought. And I guess they didn't fucking pay attention to what they were doing. They just thought, oh yeah, Overwatch, like, team shooter, guaranteed to be a success, even though the character designs are all garbage. Like, no, it's seriously like, oh god, it seriously has, like, some of the worst character designs I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, it has, like, there you go, this article has, like, all the pictures of them. So you have this fucking robot, which doesn't look too bad. Then you have, like, what? I mean, if you told me this was somebody's Saints Row character, I'd believe that. But this does not look like a character that is supposed to be, like, marketable. Girl, did you send me something? Oh, you did. This girl's making fun of me now. So, yes, I do have a car, the chat. It's a Buick, the chat. But the seats are heated, the chat. Oh, they can make fun of me again, yes. Anyway, back to the ugly-ass fucking characters. And then, like, what the fuck like, what armor design is what is this? This looks like a fucking toy you would get out of, like, a dispenser at the supermarket. What is this? What is this design? What is this helmet design? What are these colors? What the fuck? Like, how do you screw up this badly? And, like, these characters have, like, no defining qualities to them. Like, why is the armor so ugly? Why does this look like a cheap toy that was painted wrong? You know? What is this character's role even supposed to be? You think maybe this is a tech guy, but he's got this gun here, and it's like, I don't know. What is this person's role even supposed to be? Why doesn't everybody have to wear a helmet? Where are we right now? What the fuck is... I didn't even see this. What the fuck is this? What are these outfits? What are these outfits? Whoever designed these needs to be fucking, like, needs to go back to school. And, like, what is this armor? Like, she's got, like, this bright-ass makeup on next to this, like, blobby, pastel, ugly fucking armor. What is this? Why would anyone want to go through a game wearing this? What is appealing about this? You know? Like, yeah, maybe armor in real life would look this fucking goofy, but it's a video game. You have only the limits of your fucking imagination. Oh, wait, I didn't need to click back. This one's not so bad, but she's just a lady. She doesn't even like a weird alien. Like all the female characters, too, are, like, just humans. You know? So they're not unattractive. They fail even at being woke. What is this gun? What is this part here for? Why any of this? These look like they were designed with AI.
Wokador sent a super chat. They're copying Guardian of the Galaxy style.
No, because Guardians of the Galaxy had more cohesive designs than this. What is this? What are these colors? Okay, over here, Irving, fucking space cowboy. This guy wouldn't be so bad if his jacket wasn't this fucking ugly-ass pale teal color with the fucking orange. Like, make this dark brown or something, he'd look okay, at least. But there's just there's like too much going on. Like, what does this tube do? What do any of these straps do? There's like no cohesion to how this outfit is put together. This one would look okay if this outfit was a different color. Like, make this, like, dark purple or dark blue and she'd look fine. At least. The fuck is this supposed to be? It's like a mutated mushroom person. And this guy. Like, what is this design? I think I saw this design on a fucking graphics card package in, like, 2004. What is this? That one's a healer?
Park 43 sent a super chat. That fat one is a healer. BTW.
Nothing about their design indicates that that's their role. I don't understand. What the fuck is this? This is somebody's fetish right here is what that is. It's gotta be. And this guy with the... Okay, you want to do a face that's like clashing colors because he's like a bone face or something. Why red and blue? With all of these, like, really pale, ugly fucking colors. Like, this... Oh, God, this is an assault on my fucking eyes. And this guy, I saw another artist talking about this. Like, this just gives me nothing. It gives me nothing. This tells me nothing about this character. He looks like he's just a guy ready to go do paintball or something. Like, this tells me nothing about his class, his role, his personality, anything. There's just nothing. Anyway, I'm gonna go look at that link that Kaiser sent a guy who's redesigning them. I'm curious now.
He was able to hypnotize you. As if you'd awakened from a horrible dream.
I don't think you'd have to make her skinny, but yeah, that definitely is a way better green hues. Like, but yeah, what the... Oh, we have a better view of them here too. What the fuck are these character designs? What the fuck is... It's the armor design that's the worst part. Honestly, it's the armor design that's the worst part. It's just nothing. What is with... Why do these parts need to even be here? Like, again, this looks like they designed this... It looks like they did AI. And they just copied, like, an AI design. Without any thought put into, like, why are these here on the knees? What does this do? What, like, there's no clear purpose for anything. Saints Row Garnet, yeah, kinda. Like I said, this was not terrible. It looks like somebody's Saints Row character, but like, I would not think this is the main character of something, you know, or like a character that's supposed to be like, so like you sell the appeal of the game on, you know, like, Christ, it's just, Look at this cover. Like, again, it's like all these clashing characters. It looks like they belong in completely different things. Like, oh god, this game is a good example of what not to do in design. I got it, Shitsu, you're right. And maybe that'll be a stream to do sometime. Play Saints Row as Garnet with my terrible English accent. The internet's gonna have a fucking field day if that Concord episode comes out of that show, though. This is Garnet falling apart. I'm never gonna feel quite the same after this. I like Saints Row 1. Well, I don't like Saints Row Run, I shouldn't say. I like 2 and 3. I like 2 the best. Saints Row 2 is still one of the best games ever made, and has one of the craziest character creation systems ever made. Like, completely. Saints Row 3 I enjoyed, but it started that trend where it became less of a crime game, and they focused more on, like, the goofy aspects, and, like... And by the 4th game, it's like the 3rd Street Saints aren't even, like, criminals anymore. They're basically, like, fucking superheroes, and it's like, okay, this ain't it. This ain't it. I wanted a funny crime game like GTA used to be, because GTA started taking itself too fucking seriously. But, and then they did that reboot, which I don't even know what the fuck that was. A bunch of college hipsters start the 3rd Street Saints? Really? Are they just not a criminal gang anymore? You know? I mean, Saints Row 2 is goofy, but it also has some really fucked up shit in it. Like the way Johnny Gat's wife dies, and the way we kill that one guy's girlfriend. The way that one kid gets dragged by in a car. You know, like, it's got a lot of stuff in it. Like, it's not just silly goofy all the time. I haven't played Saints Row 2 in a while, but it is a game I really, really love. It hits that perfect balance. It hits that perfect, like, GTA Vice City balance that GTA kind of moved away from, and then also Saints Row moved away from it, but in the opposite direction. GTA got too serious and Saints Row got too goofy, you know? So we don't have, like, the old style of GTA anymore, really. Oni Plays did a playthrough of the Saints Row reboot. I might have to watch that, actually. That sounds pretty funny. I still gotta watch Jay Longbone streamed Dustborn the other day. I still need to go watch that VOD. She is fucking hysterical if you've never seen her streams. She had one of the funniest reactions to that In Praise of Shadows guy. I love it. It's like she was just roasting him the entire time. Imagine if Only Plays did a Lily impression, right? Well, everyone says my freaking Lily impression sounds like his Linkara impression. So you complain about how Gen X the characters are. Well, yeah, they probably are, because it is probably a bunch of Gen Xers trying to depict what they think the kids today are like, or what they wish their teenagehood had been like, you know? But it takes place in, like, modern times, doesn't it? Oh, you're correct, Cosmomany. I meant the Lightbringer. His preferred name. I used to be a Linkara fan. I don't hate him. I just don't really watch him anymore, but he does not take being made fun of well. And it's like, you know, bro, come on. You gotta have a sense of humor about yourself. Especially if you're gonna be an online personality. My favorite GTA, Vice City. I enjoy terrorizing not Miami. Yeah, I think Vice City was kind of my favorite. I remember playing San Andreas a bit, but most of my memories come from playing it after I got my wisdom teeth taken out, so it's kind of a blur. So I needed something to do, and I had started San Andreas at the time, so I played it mostly high on Vicodin. Maybe that's a good experience, maybe it's not. I don't really remember much about it, but... Sabine, you've already been doxing, quote-unquote. Nobody fucking cares. You send me more money, though. Wait, am I on the right playlist? I'm hearing Caravan Palace. This is my YouTube safe list, right? No, it's not, actually. Oops. Hopefully I'm not gonna get blocked from any of the music I played. I have to switch lists. I was on my work playlist, not my YouTube safe playlist. Whoopsie doodles. I really do hope that this whole YouTube creator music thing gets expanded a bit, so I can just like say, hey, let me pay like, I don't know, $5 to like license this fucking song so I can just play it on my streams, please. I would actually fucking pay for that at this point, you know? And then I could play like lots of different music. I only play music that's not gonna get me like demonetized most of the time. Which has still led us to some very good music. I know a lot of you guys like the dated music I play by Ill-Advised Records, so... This is being doxing you if I get your name. Is it actually Mandy? What? What if I said you were dead naming me, Sabine? Then would you have to stop? Is that how that works? You know, like how Lily calls all of her critics transphobic, even though her opinions would be dog shit no matter how she identified, and nobody cares. Are you talking about Cougar? That is actually his name, believe it or not. I have like 3 friends who have gone by their real names online, and nobody believes it is their real name. Cougar being one of them. That's the thing, I have a boring name. Nobody's gonna fucking care or remember Sabine. They're all just gonna call me Sai still. I keep joking, it's true though. Like the first time Sketch Matters and I met up in real life, he like didn't like remember my real name. I was like, oh yeah, it called me Sai still as normal, but I was like, you know, you're allowed to call me by my first name if you want. And Sketch was like, actually, I don't actually remember what it is.
Dear and Danny Brown's Yard sent a super chat. Sai's real name is Rebecca Sugar, trust me, bro.
No, you caught me. You caught me. I'm definitely Rebecca Sugar. Yeah, I'm Sai McSciface. Sai McScribbles, obviously. Nobody will ever know my real name is Susan. Are you kidding? Rebecca Sugar wishes she was me. No, kidding. Might flip that hand up a little bit more. I think I am pretty happy with this. Her name's Anthe, yeah. I'm the Negaverse version of Anthe, that's why I'm white. If only she... Well, this is the thing, I don't actually ship Canon, Spinel, and Jasper. I only ship them in my AU. I could see it happening in Canon, though, maybe. It would be pretty funny. They do have a lot in common. And I do like, you might be able to tell I have a thing for couples who contrast each other.
Workador sent a super chat. Ebony Darkness Dementia Raven is Sai real name.
No, the preps have doxed me! I'm gonna have to fix my goth bustier. Wasn't there a reference to that in the recent, like, Helluva Boss short, too? I am more. Yes, a Negaverse, like in the D dub. What was it called in Japanese, actually? The Negaverse! Probably not that. It was probably not called that in Japanese. I'm not that much older than Rebecca Sugar. Closer in age to Ian Jones Cordy, though. Just trying to avoid tangents right now, and if you don't know what I mean, a tangent is when you have two lines on two different shapes that clash with each other and kind of make them bleed into each other to the human eye, and that's not a good thing. Dark Moon Kingdom. Oh, I see. Okay. That makes sense. I'm not that big of a Moonie. Like, my best friend was always more of the Moonie than me. She has a leather jacket with Moon Princess imprinted on the back. She's definitely a Moonie. Oops. Wrong layer! Yeah, see, I'm allowed to crush on the actors behind Steven Universe because they're in my age bracket most of the time. So I can crush on Dee Dee and it's not weird. Yes. Blue Diamond may be my favorite diamond just because she's Irish and thick. I'm a simple woman. Mooney can mean a fan of Sailor Moon. It can also mean a member of the Sun Moon cult. What was that guy's name? Unification Church. Sun Myung Moon. That's what I was thinking of, yeah. He started a cult. He's dead now. The cult is still going. They call those people Moonies. Moonie can also be a word for a super duper Sailor Moon fan, though. Like Trekkie. The Mooninites! That's what we should call the Unification Church. The Mooninites! Postmodernism. Oh my god. Yeah, I re-listened to the Somerton video before posting it, and it's like all the bullshit he said about postmodernism was so bad. Oh my god. It's like him acting like, oh, Utena follows all of these textbook symbols I read about in this book on postmodernism for dummies, and it's like, oh god. I don't think James Somerton wrote his own scripts, though, probably. He probably had people do the fucking quote-unquote research for him and just recited it like he knows what he's talking about. You can tell in so many spaces that, like, he's saying words he doesn't actually understand, you know? I just hope my work will demonstrate to people that just because someone speaks in an authoritative tone and says certain types of words doesn't mean they actually know what the fuck they're talking about. You know? I don't have to talk like a pretentious asshole to speak intelligently on something. Look, I might use a big vocabulary, but I don't sit there like taking myself completely seriously like, oh, I'm imparting the message onto you, simpletons. You know? I guess, I can't remember if it was going to be a Patreon exclusive or just it had come out on Patreon first before he abandoned the internet because he got caught plagiarizing. But that was technically his final video. It had to be on Utena, didn't it? But like, it just, like, all of his opinions that he spouts off about it too are like, just indicative of how much the internet does not understand fucking Utena these days. Like, I don't know what the fuck happened. Like, people who just never fucking watched it started talking about it like they understood it, and it just spread, I guess, and they just feed each other, like, all the same information that's wrong, you know? It's like, you're just going off, like, seventh-hand information and acting like you understand this thing, and then yelling at people like me who have been into it since before you were fucking born. What was that post I showed a little while ago? It was like, it was something like, no, but nobody tells you about growing up that you will start to hear, like, very impassioned and very incorrect lectures on things that you remember quite well from younger people. And that's kind of what's happening to me. Like, I'm getting lectured on this show I have been watching for 28 years by some stupid little zoomies who, like, saw some animated GIFs of it on a mood board and think they fucking understand it. It's like, oh, God.
Sabine Brown sent a super chat. You such a media/politically illiterate buffo on.
Really? YouTube doesn't let you write buffoon in a super chat? I think you're up to $12 now, Sabine. Thank you. I don't think... It's not that I'm politically illiterate, I just refuse to talk about politics. So, that's the other problem people have today. They're told that they are morally obligated to have an opinion on everything happening in the world, and so they scramble to have one. And it's usually something ignorant, and, and then they can't admit it to themselves, and just say, oh, I was wrong about that. Maybe I shouldn't be talking about this topic. Because no, they have to have an opinion on everything, or else they're a bad person. Sabine, you were the one who, like, just showed a picture of a car you stole off Google and tried to convince us it was yours, and immediately had to give up. So, if you want to talk about illiteracy... Yeah! That's right, Sabine. Lena Lacola made a good point. You remember when you were in my Discord server, Sabine? And you were telling my pasty white ass that I need to stop my black fans from saying the soft N-word? Remember that? You want to talk about politically illiterate? In what universe would it ever be my place to tell them to stop? Of course Sabine is her own worst enemy. Every Lily stan is. That was Lily herself. You're right, Kaiser. Since cars equal adulthood, Sabine was trying to prove they're an adult. Aw, I'm glad, Marco. I'm glad you enjoyed Steven Universe. Thank you for hearing out my opinions on it, because again, I really do think—
Sabine Brown sent a super chat. Go vote for Kamala E. Dork.
I'm voting for Kennedy. Fuck it. Fuck everything. I would love to have an independent in the White House. I just fell asleep. I was hearing Sai in my dreams. Her yelling woke me up. How do people sleep through my videos, you know?
King Beats sent a super chat. Fun fact: Lily thinks both black people and neo-Nazis can't say the N-word. Said this in the slurred speech video.
Yeah, I heard about that. So, Sabine, did you get that from Lily, that black people aren't allowed to say the N-word? Why would you let a white woman tell you what to do, Sabine? You've slept through FNAF jump scare compilations. You find that restful, Hazuruki? Well, we're gonna end in 10 minutes, so I'm probably not gonna start inking tonight, but I definitely think the design is finished. I'm going to call it finished. You can tell how much I struggled with this. Look how thick my lines are. But I'm definitely happy with this design, and we'll be working on the comic next time. Oh, I have another gift from Kaiser. Hang on a second, let's have a look at that. Yes, I have to go run out and buy some chocolates and things before I go to the thing. But, there we go. Wani meme. Like, thanks for fixing my mental health. I literally just let you suck on my titties. I don't know what the Wani fandom's gonna do with that one, but... Yeah, where's Sabine? Sabine, come back. Send me a super chat. Explain that one. Why do you think it's okay for, like, a white woman to tell you that you're not allowed to say the N-word if you're black? Why do you think that's okay? Are you sure you're not voting for Kamala? I also try not to get into politics. I just want everyone to just...
Sabine
chill.
Brown sent a super chat. I hope Kamala enacts anti-white women policy.
So now you are voting for her? You confuse me, Sabine. Were you trying to convince me to vote for her? How much money from Sabine is that so far? It's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
Denmark sent a super chat. I didn't know what a Nutella was 2 days ago, but at least James Somerton is still terrible at his job.
Well, I hope if you enjoyed my drunken ramblings on Utena, you want to watch it. It is available on YouTube. You can watch the whole thing subtitled. I would highly recommend subtitled. If you can't, well, whatever. But I would highly recommend subtitled. You can watch it all on YouTube. This is like a smart thing some companies are doing now. Because at first I was like, why did they just release it all on YouTube? That's weird. But then I thought about it. I was like, oh, they're collecting the ad revenue. And then they're selling people Blu-rays with a higher quality version. That's actually really smart. And it lets more people experience these older shows. So, that's actually pretty cool, you know? I gotta give Nozomi credit for that one. And of course I used all their footage, so I could have, if I had disc drives, I probably could have just like taken my DVDs I have on the shelf over my head and put them in and captured that footage, but... I'm lazy. Yeah, the entire state of Denmark didn't know about Utena until I talked about it. You know, it's tragic. Yeah, right? The only time Lily Orchid has been talking about Canadian politics lately is just to go, neener, 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 we have universal health care, and it's like, okay, why are you mocking us and you're like constantly putting your nose in our fucking politics? No, Sabine thinks you're getting back into the Discord, guys. I'm sure I'll have the mods put them in the Lily Thunderdome until I come back. All your antennas belong to Denmark now! Yes. I guess Sabine's just a glutton for punishment. Who's messaging me now?
King Beats sent a super chat. Fun fact, Lily thinks no one should use reclaimed slurs, that's why she hates the word queer. Well, one of them.
I mean, I don't like the word queer either. I've said this before. Thank you for the super chat, by the way. But, like, I don't know, this whole business of reclaiming slurs and the rules people make up around it is just like, it's kind of annoying. I don't know, but like, yeah, Lily wants America to be 100% run by Democrats, and then we wouldn't have a democracy if only one party controlled everything, would we? You know, this is a thing a lot of people don't seem to fucking understand. Oof. Well, then don't read Stockholm if it makes you want to self-harm. Oh yeah, BB guy. I never kick people out of the Discord when their membership runs out, or if they got a gifted sub and don't, you know, pay for any more months. It's fine. I don't care. Like I've said before, it's just a way to like kind of stem the flow into the Discord a little bit. Even though Sabine is still willing to give me money to get in there, apparently, again and again and again. I'm just seeing if I need to, contain... The reviewer's alt. Just being really tsundere and giving me money. My personal issue with queer is that queer means strange. The only reason the word was ever associated with the gay community was as a way to call us strange. So, after fighting for my rights and dignity and marriage equality, why the fuck would I want to call myself strange for being homosexual? That's my issue. You know, you can call me strange for lots and lots and lots of other reasons, but being homosexual is not one of them. That's a pretty normal thing. Your Twitch name is your real name? Oh, the Discord's just for channel members and patrons, Jaden. I haven't found a way to link it up to Twitch yet. I don't know if there is one. I'm gonna try to rectify that in the future and see if I can't, you know, give Twitch subs equal opportunity there. But I mean, it's not even like with YouTube where I can just do a channel member only community post with a link to the Discord. I don't really have that sort of access on Twitch. So I'm starting to like not favor Twitch as much as YouTube these days, even though Twitch lets us have the tomato throw-in, which we all love. Yeah, I mean, I think people really just have to be cognizant of the fact that not everyone is going to want to be called queer, especially a lot of older gay people who have actually experienced that word as a slur, and the whole gay rights movement was us saying, look, we're just normal, productive members of society. We're just regular ass people, you know? So I'm not gonna go around calling myself weird and being like, oh, look at me, I'm gay, I'm so strange, I'm gonna freak out the squares, you know, that's just asinine. So, and like kids who act like I should be like that because I'm gay don't really realize how homophobic they're being. So there's that. Not really the best thing to end off on today, so let's be goofy. Yes, oh my god, Lily agrees with me on one thing. She's gonna have to say the total opposite now. Right? That's how she works. Tumblr told you being gay is super duper different, and I do worry sometimes that some people like think gay people get special treatment and they want
Master
to.
Clockwork sent a super chat. Sabine, I dub thee the prophet of Lily.
Disciple of Lily is what I think more Sabine is. Pass the puff, get your own! Yeah, Blue Diamond's in the chat, I know, right? I tracked everybody. Yes, okay. Did I save? I did save. So what do we all think of Wulfenite, everybody? I'm pretty sure she's done. So hopefully by next week, I will have her inked. And we'll be working on the comic again. If you are in my Discord, I am probably going to be asking for advice on her color scheme, because the color schemes on fusions is always where I get hung up. And, it becomes like the hardest thing for me, because I get myself stuck. I get myself, stuck in... Hang on, I'm just quieting Sabine for the end of the stream. There we go. Yeah, I was making them look a little like frog hands, or those sticky hands you throw at the wall. That was kind of what I was going for. But yeah, every time I try to do the color scheme of a fusion, I get it stuck in my head that I have to like combine the colors of the two gems, and that's not always true. Like, Skrill in chat over there was a big help on Zultanite in the end. I think I've shown her before, but I have her in here, so let's find her. So it was thanks to Skrill that I ended up going with like this really bright greenish yellow and this teal color in the end, because I just had to get out of that headspace that I have to make it line up with all of the characters' actual colors, because it doesn't. So Skrill was a big help in helping me get to this color scheme for Zultanite. So hopefully, if I just bang my head against the wall enough, we'll have a good color scheme for Wulfenite. So, oh yeah, I mean, me, Skrill, Celeste, Sketch, we all met because we all were doing Spinel AUs, and so we've all been working together on various projects, and we all work for Cougar, and we all help each other with art all the time, so we all kind of like have our fingerprints on each other's stuff. So, yeah. But yeah, so when I'm ready to go back to trying to do the color scheme, I will definitely be asking for, I'll definitely be asking for help. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap up now though, because I have to basically just run right out now. So, and go see family. So, but thank you all for coming, and thank you for lots and lots of super chats today. I was not expecting this much attention today. But I do the art stream every Wednesday, and tomorrow at 6 p.m. EST, I'm gonna be doing more Dragon Age 2. So come to that if you want to learn Dragon Age lore in time for Veilguard. Anyway, thank you all again, and I will see you later.